Hi everyone, it's Tracy here and it is kit day in my scrap room and I am so excited to get the cherry pie kit from the Scraptastic Kit Club. I have been waiting for this, as you guys all have been waiting for this too. There was a delay with the American Crafts warehouse and blah blah blah, so our kits were late this month, and to no fault of Jessica's, but we've all kind of been as patient as we can be, and I am just itching to open this up. So this came the other day, but I was working, and so this is my first day that I get to open it. So this is officially kit day in my scrap room. So I have the cherry pie main kit, and I have the cherry pie add-on, and I also have the stamp set for cherry pie, but I also have this stamp set for Eloise. So I'll show you that one first. So the Eloise kit was the other kit. It had softer colors. I really loved the bright reds and the high contrast in the cherry pie kit, so that's what I ended up selecting. But the Eloise kit was really beautiful too, and it has some really gorgeous stamps that come to coordinate with it. I really love the coffee please and thank you, and the little cute coffee cup, and the little alarm clock. It's got a very home-oriented theme to it. It's very pretty. And then this is the stamp set that's designed to coordinate with the cherry pie kit, and it has all of these speech bubbles with scribbly lines around them. These are really cool. I love these stamps. The phrases are really cool, but they just also look really cool. I love them. They look really great stamped in black for a nice high contrast look. So I'm looking forward to using these. So I'm going to put the add-on aside, and I'm going to show you guys the main kit to start with. I'm going to put the embellishments aside, and I will show those second, as I always do. As you guys know, I always get the pattern paper add-on for my kit, and so I do have doubles of all the pattern papers that come in the main kit. So I'm not going to show those because I don't want to give the impression that the kit comes with more than it does, but you can get extra paper if you want to. It's especially handy for me because I tend to not use the cardstock that comes in the kits. I tend to use pattern papers for all of my backgrounds as well as for all of my layers, and so getting the extra pattern paper really makes good sense to me, not because I run out of paper by just getting the paper that comes in the kit, but because I run out of my like usually I'll want to use a pattern twice. Like I might want to use it for a background and then also use it as a layer on another layout. So that's why I get it. I'm going to show you guys the paper, starting with the cardstock. So we always get a piece of chipboard that just keeps our kits looking nice in the mail, so that if the box gets shuffled up, the paper doesn't get bent. And then we get 3 pieces of cardstock. So this month, the 3 colors are this green. It's almost like a teal green. It's very pretty, and it has it's a textured cardstock. The smooth side was showing, so I didn't know that it was textured, but so it's a textured green cardstock, and then this peach cardstock, and then a really nice rich yellow cardstock. So those are the cardstocks that come, the pieces of cardstock that come with it. And then I will show you the other papers. So this is called Life Noted, and it is from Pink Fresh Studio, and it has this giant word life across the top of it. You know what, this is, as I look at this kit, this is going to be the first time for me seeing, I mean, I picked the kit, but I didn't really look very closely at it, and I almost always do that. I love being surprised on kit day. So as I look at this for the first time, I'm thinking this would make a great background paper with maybe like a strip of photos along here, or I don't know, but I definitely want to use this as a background. You could also cut this out and use it as a title someplace. It's really cool. You could put a subtitle that layers over top of the word life if you wanted to. It's very cool. Anyhow, this paper is called Life Noted, and it's from Pink Fresh Studio, and I love Pink Fresh Studio. Then the other side is this half and half diagonal. This is very popular and trendy in paper these days, where you have the diagonal, the top diagonal with one pattern, and then the bottom diagonal with another pattern. It also makes a very nice background paper. Then we have also from the Life Noted collection from Pink Fresh Studio, we have this graphical paper here with that kind of a design. It's almost like a lined hexagon pattern with different colors, diamonds all through it. And then the other side is this multicolored gem pattern. And that's what it looks like from afar. Then also from the Life Noted collection from Pink Fresh Studio, we have this stripy pattern with some angled lines on it too. And it also says documented down here in the bottom with a cute little heart. Oops, sorry about that. The other side is two really bold patterns. This one is a really bold green and white stripe, and this green is a beautiful grassy green. It's very pretty. And then the other side is this triangle pattern with yellow and white. Very pretty. Then we have from Simple Stories from the Life in Color collection. I already have one of these pieces of paper because I liked it so much I bought it at Crop and Create at the store that was there. But this is a really pretty floral. I love the boldness of the red. I love that it's sort of scribbly looking, hand drawn. I love a hand drawn floral. Very pretty. I love that turquoise with the red. Red, yellow, and turquoise is, of course, my favorite color combination. Love, love, love that color combination. And then this is also from Life in Color. It has this red paper background with the white polka dots on top. Very pretty. And then the other side is this diagonal stripe. I also already have this piece of paper. I bought this and this at the Crop. But it's always nice to have more because I do love that color scheme so much. This also has the same teal or turquoise and yellow and red color scheme on it. It's these bars of color blocked lines, I guess. It's very pretty. I love it. It reminds me a little bit of Tetris or some like code or something. Oh, look at that. That's a nice background right there. It's just a circular grid. Love it. Love both sides of this. I'm glad I have two of that, so that's great. Then this is an exclusive paper. Oh, so this one was exclusive from the Scraptastic kit. And we've got that. And then this one is also exclusive from the kit. And this is like these really cool teardrops with giant ones in different sizes. It's really cool. Love the contrast. I love the bright, bright colors. And then the other side is, it looks like a hand-drawn chevron zigzag pattern. Very pretty. And then this one is from Amy Tangerine from the Better Together collection. It's all these X's and O's all across. And then the other side is this, it goes very well with the green that shows up in the kit. Right there, there, whoa, not quite, and there. And it's like a color wash background with this pattern at the bottom as well. So those are the papers that come in the main kit for Cherry Pie. Then the letters that we get are these really cool, it's from the Life Noted collection, and they're from Pink Fresh Studio, and I have never tried, I'm pretty sure I have never tried Pink Fresh Studio's letter stickers, so this will be fun to use them. They're a really pretty yellow letter sticker, and they remind me a lot of my all-time favorite thicker, which is, I say that a little bit tongue-in-cheek because I say that about every sticker is my all-time favorite thicker. But one of my all-time favorite thickers is, it was a pleather yellow, really similar to this, it wasn't quite this font, but it was like a bold yellow leather thicker, and they don't make them anymore, so I'm happy to have a block yellow letter sticker, even though these are puffy stickers. They're not leather. I wasn't in love with the fact that they were leather, I just liked that they were yellow. So these are like a they're not a shiny puffy sticker, they're a matted puffy sticker. And they feel plasticky, like your typical puffy sticker would feel. So that's what those look like. And then we get a set of Life in Color clear sticker sheets, and there are 3 4x6 sheets in this package. So I'm going to show these to you. We've received these in kits before, and I really like these. I like them for a couple of reasons. You get a sheet of, oh wow, okay, so these are even better than I thought they were. Usually you get a sheet of white, a sheet of black, and then a sheet of colored. In this case, you get a sheet of the colored ones, and that's what they look like. And they are clear stickers so that you can see, whatever you put them on, you're going to see the background, but they're not super duper shiny. They're kind of like a matted clear. That's a really cool splat. But you will see the little halo of cutout around it, depending on what you put it on. So there's those. Has some cool phrases and splats and shapes that go with the Life in Color collection. And then here are the black ones. There's this border of hearts and some hello and life and script fonts and lots of arrows and phrases that are great for adding to your layouts. And then the cool part is that these are a metallic silver. And we see so much gold these days. I kind of like to see silver every once in a while to shake it up. It's not that I don't like gold. I do like gold, but this is quite nice as well. So those are the stickers that come in the kit. And then we get a little baggie of goodies, so let's see what's in here. So this is the little freebie that we get if you subscribe. If you buy 2 kits in a row, you will get a little freebie each month, and this month it is this little stencil with some shapes and a camera. It's really cute. Let's see what else comes in this little bag of goodies. Ooh. We have some acrylic pieces and wood pieces. Let's see what we've got here. Oops. So of course I always keep the packaging because it makes cute layers. Let's see what we've got here for acrylic shapes. So these acrylic shapes look like they coordinate really beautifully with the Life in Color collection from Simple Stories. This looks like it coordinates quite nicely with this paper right here, doesn't it? That's no accident. That's Caitlin Schaefer's beautiful designing skills. So I can't get that back in the right place, but we'll put it right there. So these are cute little frosted acrylic pieces. Then we have these little postage stamp shaped wood veneers that have, some of them have phrases and some of them have patterns. You are the best and simply perfect, and then 2 patterns. And then we have a partial sheet of enamel dots in the colors that coordinate with the kit. And then these look like balloons. Balloons in the colors that coordinate with the kit. Green, yellow, turquoise, and red. And then some flare designed by the lovely Caitlin Schaefer. That's what they look like. These super cool cameras. They're vintage cameras and they're on thick cardstock. And I don't know who makes them because I didn't look it up yet, but it says smile, 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 and captured, 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 and cool vintage cameras. So that's the main kit. Now I'm going to show you guys what comes in the add-on. Now the add-on, it gives you extra, some more pattern paper, some more cardstock, and lots of embellishments. Usually another letter sticker sheet set as well. So again, it comes with a piece of chipboard to keep everything in place. It comes with 2 pieces of cardstock. This time we have gray and we have white, so some neutrals, as opposed to the main kit that comes with some colors. Then the first piece of pattern paper is from Jen Hadfield from the Everyday collection. It's a red pattern, it's a red paper with white polka dots. And then the other side is broad red and white stripes. Oh, I love this. Love it. Oh, and even that's very nice too, the little trim on the edges of it. Then this is from Ellie's Studio Little Moments collection. It has this really cute pink paper with white hearts all over it. And this pink is elsewhere in the kit. It's here and it's here. And it's also in the stickers. It's in the Amy Tan X and O paper too. Then the other side is this outlined polka dot with multicolors and some labels along the bottom. Ooh, this is pretty. All these bands of pink. This is also from Ellie's Studio Little Moments. And then this black and white heart paper. The hearts are made out of chevrons. They're so cute. I like that. Then from the Life in Color collection, we have this floral that I like this time. It's on a wood, kind of like a faux wood background. And then the other side is a black and white polka dot. This is kind of like a dirty white. It's not cream, but it's like a dirty white. Then from Scraptastic, we have another geometric design. And a stripe in turquoise. It's like a distressed stripe. Also from Scraptastic, it says, whatever you do, work at it with all your heart. That's lovely. I really like that. My mind is kind of churning, trying to think of what to do with that. I think that would make a nice title dominant layout. Yeah, I like that. Or even an insert or something. I'm going to think about that. I do really love this too. So, oh, that's a bit of a dilemma because I don't have two of this one. It says dreaming of sunshine all over it. Whatever you do, work at it with all your heart. That's good advice. Okay, I'm going to put that away and keep thinking about that. This one says so much to be happy. So this is the sheet of cut aparts, and I say this every time, but I have to say it again. I love when cut apart sheets have a single pattern on the back instead of just more cut aparts on the back, because I don't use cut aparts all that often. I'm very unlikely to use all of these. I might use one or two. But these cut aparts are very nice. So much to be happy about. Some chevrons, some journaling pieces, another one of those cameras, some little squigglies. It's really nice. But the background pattern, although it does seem like really overwhelming when you look at a whole sheet of it, this is the kind of thing that I love to use amongst my layers or as a mat. Because in smaller doses, when you put it on the edge of something, it looks quite nice. So I'm going to leave that out like that. Then some nice high contrast letter stickers. We've got black number and letters from Ellie's Studio. I love Ellie's Studio letter stickers. They're shaped letter stickers. They're very nice. I'm going to stick them with the other letter stickers. Then we have a set of exclusive stickers from Scraptastic. They have symbols and shapes and colors that show up elsewhere in the kit. Some balloons, the word celebrate, some little labels and stuff. They're really cute. We have some chipboard stickers from Pink Fresh Studio from the Life Noted collection. And they have gold letters, gold lettering on them. And that's what they look like. I'm actually going to take them out of their package. So that's what I do with my kits. And what I do so that I remember who makes what is I usually stick things on like that. There we go. Oh, look, I got a whole bunch of cards in one package. And then these are what I'm the most excited about in the whole kit. I was going to save these until last, but I have to just open them up and take them apart and have a look at them. Not take them apart, but have a look. So this is 15 pieces of these rubber stickers. I have been wanting these for so long. I don't have anything like this. There are some other brands that make similar products, and I don't have any of them. So, whoo, I'm so happy. They have white writing on them, and they're like flexible rubber. They look like fun foam, but they're not foam, they're rubber. They remind me of the little things that we used to put in our Crocs when Crocs were fashionable. I guess they're still fashionable in the garden. I don't know. Are we wearing Crocs still? I don't know. Leave me a comment if you wear Crocs. But anyhow, they remind me of the little plugs that you put in your Croc holes. They probably have a name. Cute! Love those. A package of Little Moments Bits and Pieces from Ellie's Studio. Oh, I love these. I didn't even notice that there were die cuts in this kit. I'm really excited. I was a little let down that there weren't die cuts, but there are, so that's great. Yay. I love that Ellie's Studio that the card is also usable. So those are the shapes that come in it. I'm not going to show you every single one of them, or this video will just be too long, but look at them. They're really pretty. I'm going to put them in a tray. And, of course, Simple Stories, Life in Colors, these clips, the plastic clips. They're called decorative clips. And I like these. I like to use them as embellishments, not necessarily as clips. They're just different textured embellishments that coordinate with other things in the collection. So I like that about them. I like that because they're shiny. It makes the colors really pop and look very rich, especially in for the richer colors like reds and the dark turquoises and the blacks. And look at the black. It really pops compared to paper black. Like the black that's on the paper is more of a, it's less bold. So this is what comes in the cherry pie kit and add-on. Thanks so much for watching this video. Check out the videos that I do throughout the month using this kit. I'll do at least 4. So take care and have a really great scrappy month. It looks like I have an extra L in my set of letters, because there's no L missing, but there's an L right there. So if you're missing an L, maybe I got yours in the manufacturing process.